Alright guys, welcome back to another update. Thank you guys for tuning in. Yes sir, this thing done got nasty. It done got nasty. Shout out to my members, shout out to my subscribers. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's get on into this thing. If you don't know what's going on, just go back to part 1. I like that. Y'all heard that? If you don't know what's going on, just go back to part 1. Go back to part 1 and work your way back down, and you'll know exactly what's going on. And it can actually tighten your game up if you go back and just take notes. I leave a lot of good stuff in some of the videos that you probably think ain't nothing on it. Oh, that's just part 53. No. Every video, I try to give you a little something, a little nugget of something in each video. So you probably will very much miss a lot of good information if you're skipping. So go back to those videos and watch it and break it down, so when you get to this point, you know exactly what's going on. You have all the pieces needed, the recipe. You know exactly what's going on, and that's going to make you a great player. That's going to make you understand what's going on this map, and then make the map even more enjoyable as I move forward and begin to close it out, and you'll see how this thing closes out and whatnot. So go back to part 1, work your way on down. While I got you here, I want to let you guys know we will be starting a new game soon. My members, you guys got first dibs, and then I'm going to give my subscribers the opportunity to sign into that same game. I'm going to try to have a lot of live time. I'm going to try to go live with that map, so that you guys can be hands-on. We can talk, we can laugh, joke, discuss whatever's going on the map, and, you know, just kind of just try to have some fun with it. So y'all stay tuned for that. I've been doing this for a little while, so I have some trial and error. So I think the way I'm gonna set it up this time is gonna be really enjoyable. So y'all stay tuned for that. Alright, so I'm being attacked by these airplanes. Trying to get that province real quick. Look at Snakevania. Let's see what he's talking about. He wants peace, Pennsylvania. He wants peace, y'all. He wants peace with me after. Now look how silly that is. Why would you want peace with me when you're allowing the enemy to attack me through the East Coast? You're allowing the enemy to just attack me in the sea, and you're doing absolutely. You've shown that you guys are working hand in hand. And then he puts, and now you're ignoring me as well. Why would I not ignore you, you snake? This shows how much of how deep these guys go to try to play this game like this, like they're fooling someone. Hey, if you are leaving or stopping the game, it was fun. I did enjoy this map. You are a very good player. Man, get out of here, Pennsylvania. I don't need you to tell me I'm a good player. I bet I am. I overcame your cheating scoundrel behaviors. I overcame that, so I must be somewhat good. Anybody else with the game would have been over with by now. Why is Pennsylvania, if he's literally nothing right now in this game, he has no points, no provinces, why is he still invested in this game? Why is he still playing? Why not just say, all right, this game is over. I ain't really got nothing. He's not a part of the Access Coalition, guys. Y'all don't find that to be strange? Well, stay tuned. Who sits on the game and they ain't even a part of the winning coalition, but they fighting tooth and nail? All right. This is where the newspaper guys gets nasty. Let's see what Valencia is writing here. Mendoza are leaving the good people of Australia behind and are running as fast as he can to New Zealand just to discover that the Access will hunt him down and send him back to the States. Oceania will soon be free from the he can't even spell ruthless ruler, and celebrations in the streets will appear. Thanks to all who were active in this liberation. See what they know you. He talk about all them wolf packers. Oceania will now have a bright future for all of its people. The orcs are no longer present down under. So I write, the Axis Coalition are full of lies and deception. They ganged up on every other nation except Mendoza. They put pressure on weak nations like Pennsylvania and caused them to make bad choices. It is documented that they begged me to join their coalition, yet I refused. I have embarrassed them. The mighty Mendoza is in first place. We are number one. The great people of Mendoza are shouting and cheering. We are the number one superpower. I told you guys, that was going to throw these guys off. It was going to, now they're talking in the media now. They weren't doing all this talking. Remember when I wrote earlier and I said, okay, now this is going to get into their ego. And that's what this is. This is all I'm doing. When I put Mendoza is in first place, they know that that's true. When I say we are number one, they know that's true. Now, that doesn't mean we're number one as a whole, because they're number one. They're the number one access, and they have a good chance of winning this game. But it bothers their ego to know that I would still be in first place, and I would still get a bunch of gold and everything else, and I would still get rewarded for this game. They know that. In fact, I would get more than they get as far as rewards, the gold and whatnot. If the game was to end right now, I would get more gold than their whole coalition. They know that. So it bothers their ego to know that I'm in first place. So I'm going to use that to throw these guys off, to play mind games with them. And what it ultimately does is open up a web of conspiracies that I did not know would go this far. I put bow your heads. I might not even record anymore. This would be a perfect ending for me and my constituents. Leave in first place. This game will ultimately drag out. No one wants to see that. Thank you, peasants, for months of great footage. Thank you so much. Real talk. Bye. Oh my goodness. Did that not burn their buns? Did that not burn their buns? Look what look what Valencia comes back with. Mendoza only master of disaster. Wow, what a comeback. We are coming for you. Ooh. That's how you use the newspaper guys to get your enemy's attention, throw them off. Y'all see all the other stuff they wrote prior. So the dialogue is going to intensify. So when I say that these guys are going to expose, I'm going to expose these guys. Actually, what I really mean is they're going to expose themselves, and you're going to see. And one of the biggest reasons they're going to do it is because they can't stomach. They can't. These cowards, they hate the fact that I'm in first place. It bothers them. So now they want to do their best to try to get me out of first place. If you haven't already, subscribe, like the videos if you can. If you enjoy the video, please like it. I like it when I see y'all like the video. I'm like, all right, y'all enjoyed that. Now he says he's gonna take over the oceanic area. Well, we'll see. That's gonna be a difficult task. I mean, I got a pretty mount. I got some good resistance there. You just can't bring your airplanes over there and mow me down. So we'll see how that works. I was able to take that province. Now, of course, they're mowing me down with those airplanes, but that's okay. The mission was complete. What we got? I'm talking to Burnett. I tell him, run, run, run. Those guys are dead. Be sure to check it out on my channel. See, I'm telling them this because I'm bothered. Now I'm throwing them off. I'm trying to get in these guys' heads. This is the whole coalition I'm talking now, but this is Burnett, though. I tell him, welcome to my jungle. He said, oh, I've watched, big guy. And I said, oh, it looked like you learned a thing or two. Uh-oh. I'm telling you guys, they watch my videos. They watch it. And sometimes that's what motivates them too, to be like, oh, we're gonna get this guy. He's putting us on the video. But it's also gonna expose them as well. Alright, so y'all stay tuned. We'll be right